Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge and welcome back to Frostpunk 2, where last time we helped a little group of people through the snow, and after a bit of a break to do some building and then also dodge a really big storm, we ended up back in the city of New London. And I say back in the city of New London because of course we've been here before. This for us is a return to this place because we built New London back in the original Frostpunk game. That's the city that we put together in the original, and now we're back in the sequel, which I think is quite wonderful. I like that, because they could have just gone, do you know what, we're making a sequel, let's set it 1,000 miles away and have it nothing to do with the original game. But no, they've linked them very closely together, and I do like that, because it does mean that the tale that we told in the original game can now carry on, and the story in the original was wonderful, so it's quite good that that tale can now carry on here in this new city and maybe other new cities, and it's all going to be a whole new experience. But I like the fact the game is carrying on. That's quite wonderful. And it looks a little bit different, does New London. It's a tiny bit different to when we last saw it, but 30 years have passed by, so technology's advanced a little bit and more people have moved in, and it's changed a bit. Things have happened to sort of make it look a little bit different, but we still do have in the middle the generator. However, you might notice there is a little red icon over the generator, and it does tell us, if we go over it, the generator is disabled. And that's not the only problem we have around New London, because yes, I think what's happened is the captain, who we played as in the original game, the captain died, as we saw in the previous video. So the captain is dead, and I think nobody's kind of stepped up to sort things out around New London. So it's sort of all falling apart, and there are a few little issues. Like over here, look, we haven't got enough food, we haven't got enough goods, we haven't got enough housing, and yes, the big one, of course, is that the generator is currently disabled. So it's not on. So that thing there is generating no heat at all, which is quite bad, because when you're in a world that looks a bit like that, you want to get the heating on, because it's a little bit nippy out there, it's quite chilly, so you do want that on. So yes, I think we've then come in and we've taken on the role of the steward of New London, and now we have to kind of sort out all these problems. So okay, let's see what we can do. So job number 1, secure coal and expand the shelters. Okay, so got a frost break to a shallow coal seam, and then get an extraction district down, and then switch the generator back on, to make sure that everybody's nice and warm, and then build some more housing so people don't have to live outside, which again is probably quite a good thing. Okay, so where is a shallow coal seam? We've got the frost breaking thing on. Where would that be? There's fertile soil. There's a lot of fertile soil. Frozen forest, that's materials. That's also materials. Here. Is that it? Shallow iron vein. Oh, okay. That's not what we're looking for at all. That's some sort of compass marker thing. I don't quite know what that is. Is that it over here? Maybe that's it. There we go. Shallow coal seam. Okay, so we now need to head out sort of over in this direction. There's quite a lot of things around. There's quite a lot of things. Abandoned ruins and frozen forests and things. Okay, but let's get over here first. So there are a couple of coal seams, which is quite handy. So let's frost break over here, look, like that. And I think we can get that one done. Hang on. Could we possibly do clever frost breaking to ensure that we can have both of these? So like that. So what we've got there, 5. So that's 5 things. So like that, and like that. So we could have a district here of 3, and then a district there of 3. And that gets us 2 districts on top of that, grabbing us a lot of coal. So we can really ramp the heating up and make it very nice and toasty. Do that, please. So get that sorted. And then, where are we going to build our new housing? Where's that going to go? It looks like we're kind of not able to build down here anymore. We have to build kind of up on the surface almost. We've kind of urban sprawled out from the middle bit because there's no more room, and now we're sort of out and about on the surface here. But okay, let's see what we can do for housing then. So construct a district. Oh, there are new districts, industrial districts and logistics districts. Okay, that's quite fun to say. Logistics districts. Okay. I did see over here actually. Was it one of these? Was it that one? No, one of these said it required a logistics district on top of it to do anything. So we'll come to that in a bit, I imagine. Okay, so housing. Where can we build some housing? I mean, I'm maybe thinking down here. Could we build it down here? Because then it's going to be near to the generator and then it's going to be sort of a bit warm. I don't know. Okay. We need to sort of do some frost breaking. I think that... Oh, sheltered from... Oh, hang on. Can we just build in there? That's sheltered from the wind, so plus 20 heat. That will make sense if we build housing down here. Yeah, because it has a little bit of extra sort of warmth because we're down sort of below the main ground level. So if we go 1, 2, 3... Yes, okay, do that, please. Oh, hang on, it's going to be 6, isn't it? 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so build that, please. So we'll try and get the housing sorted out. And then also, yes, I can come over here, frost break this, and then we'll grab some coal. And then, yeah, look, there's like pipes. There's pipes going out over here. What is that thing? There's a thing just there that looks like it should be connected to something else. Are we going to sort of plumb oil into this and then get oil going through these pipes back into the city? I don't know. But yeah, there's another pipe going out the other way. And there's something here as well, look. Is that a road of some kind? Like a track going off over there. And then, yeah, we've got another great big pipe. And then like a sort of, what is that? Like a little lookout station or something? It's got a sort of a crow's nest type thing on the top. So we've got that as well. Okay, so I imagine, yes, as we play, we shall kind of uncover what these things are. Okay, frost breaking is done. So immediately, sooner than immediately, let's get an extraction district. Let's grab some coal. So one just there, one just there, one just there, and... Oh, there's 6. Can we put it over 2 lots like that? Does it then just grab twice the amount of coal, I assume? Yeah, do that, please. Build it there like that. Yeah, were they 3 before? I thought on the previous level the districts were the size of 3. Or the extraction one was certainly 3. But maybe now we're in the sort of main city, they're bigger or something. I don't know. Right, get that done, because that's going to be quite important. And then also some more housing. Could we possibly get some over here? Because again, it's sheltered from the wind, and that will make perfect sense. So can we get some housing over here? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, it's right at the edge of the area that we can build on. But that makes sense. Okay, so new housing going in. And I think this... Oh, look at it. It's massive. It's huge. So yeah, the scale of Frostpunk 2 is far grander and greater than the original game. Because I think in the original game, everything ticked by quite slow. Like, days ticked by relatively slowly. You had sort of like, I don't know, 40 weeks to deal with everything before the storm arrives. Whereas this, look, we're already on week 5. And in the original, you'd build like a little sort of tiny hut. You build like one hut where 20 people can live. But now look, we've built this gigantic big housing district with all sorts of things in it. There's loads going on in there. So it's on a far grander scale. That looks wonderful. Look at that. That looks fantastic. Okay, so one of those is done. And then over here, yeah, let's move time on a tiny bit quicker, shall we? The city is losing heat fast. Will the steward manage? Yeah, the captain is dead. Coal is gone. The generator is off. We're doomed. Oh dear. Okay, tension is going to be going up. Tension is going to be going up, I imagine, between our people. But yeah, these are our groups of people. So we have the Frostlanders. Okay, so they make up 43%, do they, of the population. And we have neutral relations with those. And then the Stalwarts, they make up 12%. And again, neutral relations. And then the New Londoners, size 45%. Okay, so they're... Hang on, how does that work? Does that work in terms of... Yes, it does. Yeah, sorry, I thought the numbers weren't right. But there we go. They are right. Maths with Penge. Yeah, so 45%. So there's quite a lot of New Londoners. Okay, that's good. Right, there you go. Did you hear? The steward ordered us to set up a new extraction district in the canyon. Yes, I did. And there it is, look. And hopefully it is doing some extracting. So we are now producing 120 coal. And the generator requires 120. Well, wouldn't you know it? It's producing the exact right amount. What a surprise. Okay, so go into here and we're going to pop the generator back on, everybody. Everybody gather round, gather round. Ta-da! There we go. We've got heat, which is marvellous. Okay, yep, good. That is switched on. And yeah, look, this is new. Oh, hang on a minute. Scraping the barrel. Good work, Steward. We have secured the new coal deposit. It's part of the last vein in New London. There are still some deposits left, but they won't last for long. Oh, well, this is all good news. We need to improve our mining to use it efficiently, but the city's communities are voicing different ideas about how to do it. We need to decide whose ideas are worth pursuing. We must choose a solution. Okay, right, so what are people saying? Are people complaining or what? I don't know. Okay, over here, look. The other housing thing is built, which is good. And yeah, I think, yeah, okay, we've read that, thank you. I think by the look of it, are we sort of transporting the heat around through these sort of like transport pipes or whatever they are? If I unpause time slightly, we can see these kind of lines zhuzhing about, which looks amazing. That looks very good. Oh, now pray a whiteout doesn't collapse it all like the last time. Oh, let's hope so. Yeah, look, those kind of orange zhuzhy lines, I think, are the heat being sort of distributed around the city, which I think is quite good, isn't it? That's quite nice. So yeah, again, it's a little bit different to the last game, because the last game, I think the heat radiated out from the centre, and then you had to kind of keep building around the middle. Whereas now we've got this new technology to transport the heat slightly further afield, which is all very good. I like that. Okay, so expand an existing housing district, build a research institute, research an idea for new coal mines, and construct the newly researched building in the extraction district. Okay, right, so how do we, job number 1, expand an existing housing district? How would we go about that? Ah, there we go. Okay, so expand the district to increase its output and provide 1 additional building slot. Oh, I see. Are there now building slots within the districts? Okay, that's how it's going to work. Oh, okay. We've zoomed in. Right, can we have a little look around? Oh, look at that. We get a little kind of zoom in on the housing district. So, yeah, all the heat that's being generated by the generator is then coming up here, look. And I imagine that thing is then warming this individual district. You can see the people all kind of mooching about. They've got little kind of burner things on the go. But, okay, I quite like that. That's fun. And that doesn't help sort out how to expand it as such. So, okay, 50 heat stamps. Okay, what is that exactly? How do we generate heat stamps? I do not know. And 50 prefabs. We have got quite a lot of prefab. So, okay, we'll expand that then. Ah, okay. I see. Okay, no, we need to do some frost breaking first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then what's that? Materials. Or do we head over toward food? Oh, what's that? Oh, that's more materials. We'll head over in that direction, I think. So yeah, okay, frost break all that, please. Get that sorted. And then it also says build a research institute. Okay, so is that a building? Yes. Okay, so where does that live? Does it live inside a district? Or do we put it, like, where does it go? I'm not entirely sure where this lives. Housing or central? Or council hall? Seat of the council. Probably need one of those in at some point as well. I wonder if we have to do this first. Do we have to expand the housing district to put the research institute inside it, possibly? Let's give that a go, shall we? Let's give that a go. I think things are sort of okay. I mean, food is... Okay, I say things are okay. Food is not okay. We're going through our food stockpile quite a lot. And also materials. I don't think we're doing very well with those. Possibly. But yeah, it's all okay. Right, frost break all this. Get all this done. This doesn't take that long. I like that you have little kind of machines to do it. Just go out there and just sort of, flatten the floor and make it, I don't know, less frosty, I assume. They're breaking the frost. Okay. And then go to here and 1 and 2. And apparently that one is still shelter from the wind. Okay, yeah, we'll have that then. So, okay, like that. Finish that expansion. And then we'll see if, yes, you have to build a research institute inside there. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on. People have got a thing. Hello, hi. The generator wakes. a child is born. Oh, and they're all wrapped up in like, woolly everythings. People shudder around the generator tower as it wakes with a thundering shudder. Sorry, people gather around the generator tower, as it wakes with a thundering shudder and bestows heat on us yet again. This is the heart of the city, our last line of defence against the cold, our first hope for a future. Any future. Steward, there's a couple who say their first child, a daughter, was born at the exact moment the generator sprang to life. They called her Lily May. They ask that you bless her. You gave us hope back. Thanks to you, our child may yet have a future ahead of her. People are hopeful there is a future for them after all. Very well, Lily May. May her life be warm and winds spare your paths. Oh, hi, Lily May. Welcome to the world. There you go, look. No matter how bleak the situation, there's always something like that to smile about, and that is wonderful. Yay! Okay, that expansion to the housing district is done. So does that now mean that we can pop one of these inside of it? Ah, yes. There's a little kind of point over there now where we can build a new thing. Okay, pop that in right now because that's one of our main goals. So get that done, please, folks. We might go and do some more frost breaking just so we can get round toward these things. So yeah, all that's done actually. All that's done. That's quite handy. So we can build on that if we want to. But yeah, let's just maybe go around the edge there. Look, just do that little bit there. Get that sorted. What does it require? We have got quite a lot of workforce. And then 30 heat stamps. Again, I don't quite know what that does. I'm not entirely sure what the purpose of the heat stamps are, but is it worth going over here? There's materials here. There are materials over there. There's food over here. Oh, hang on. Is that coal? Oh, that was iron, wasn't it? That was the iron. Is there any more coal anywhere that we could just possibly go and grab? Anything just, that we've not spotted? Any secret bits of coal? I don't think there are. I think that's kind of it. Oh, dear. Okay, right, yeah, that is a problem, isn't it? That is going to be an issue. Oh, prefabs. Oh, we like getting those things. Okay, let's build around our district there and kind of go up toward those prefabs because we're going to need those to do building. So we'll get that done and then we shall do one more lot of frost breaking just to kind of fill that bit in like that. There we go. I imagine at some point we'll have the whole entire map kind of frost broken. I wonder if you don't build on it, does it just go back to being frosty ground after time? I would assume it would. Okay, so coal left around New London, 636 weeks at the current rate. I mean, that seems like quite a long time. That is many years. What's that? About 8 years, is that? Something like that? Is it 50? I've called it 50 weeks. I know it's 52, but yeah, make it near. So 50, so 2 in 100. So 100, I can't work that out. But okay, it's quite a lot of years. Oh no, it's 12 years. 12 years, I think. Which is good. Yeah, that's quite good. I'm happy about that. But yes, we are going to have to sort that out because time does tick by pretty quickly. Again, a little bit of a difference to the original game. Time is just flies by in this. Right, we've now got the Research Institute sorted out. And there it is. There it is, perched on the edge of a kind of cliff there. Looks very dramatic. Hello there. Different ideas. Communities of New London. A small crowd gathers outside of the new Research Institute, arguing about how to exploit the last coal veins. The stalwarts New Londoners want us to lean on machine-powered mining, but the Frostlanders would have us pursue a more frugal solution. They would never display such discord under the captain's rule. You have to choose who to entrust with developing their idea. Okay, I don't know what the ideas are. Show me. Show me your options, please. What do we have? So that will open the idea tree. Oh, okay, we have a whole new shiny idea tree thing. Okie doke. We need new ideas to move forward. However, different communities may propose diverging answers to the same issue. They will only pursue solutions that align with their worldview. Choosing a community to develop an idea will improve your relations with that community. Okie doke, right, I see. So, right, I'm with you. Okay, so we have ourselves a heating idea. Okay, so what do we have? Coal mines or housing insulation? I mean, can we get both? Can we get both? Or if we choose housing insulation, does it mean coal mines go away forever? I'm not entirely sure. Okay, so coal mines. So that's to do with the Frostlanders. Okay, so no one else shares that idea. So how can we mine more coal? Dust coal mine. Okay, so they kind of vacuum up the coal dust and then kind of force it together into coal bricks to make sure we're not wasting even the tiniest bit of coal. Okay, right, so that takes 12 weeks. It would be a special type of building, and it's going to cost us 50 of whatever those things are. I've forgotten, heat tokens or whatever they are. Okay, or housing insulation. So the New Londoners and the Stalwarts agree with that idea. Asbestos lining. Okay, right, hang on a minute, hang on. I don't quite know when this game is set, but I think it's sort of maybe sort of, I don't know, early 1900s ish, possibly. Maybe, I'm not quite sure. It's going about the British Empire and all that kind of stuff. Are they aware of the dangers of asbestos? I mean, they might think it's a brilliant idea, but we know that asbestos is, a bit dangerous. It's a bit dangerous that. To take advantage of the natural properties of its fibres, dwellings will be upgraded with asbestos-laden materials to prevent heat leaks and promote energy conservation. Okay, I mean, knowing what we know, that sounds like a terrible idea. But if we're playing the sort of role of the person that is now taking over this city, they wouldn't know that. They'd think, yay, asbestos is amazing. Although I think maybe that's going to just sort of poison people, isn't it? Down the line, the base heat demand of housing districts is decreased. I do quite like the idea of that. I like the idea of the coal mine, because we've got all this coal dust just sort of hanging around. Why don't we use it? Use the coal dust and force it into little kind of coal bricks and then do it that way. That I think makes a bit more sense. So workforce requirement, 150 coal output from a dust coal mine. Disease is slightly increased. Okay, so it's just another kind of workplace type thing where people can get ill. Housing insulation just has that, but I think maybe in the future that might come back to possibly bite us in the bottom. That might be a bit of an issue. Oh, hang on. What are those? What are these things at the top? These are different. Are they different things? New Londoners, Frostlanders agree. I don't know why we can pick different things at the top there. Whatever the case, I don't know what that means. What's that? Stalwarts, Frostlanders agree. New Londoners, Frostlanders agree. New Londoners, Stalwarts agree. Hang on a minute. Now I'm confused. What does that mean? Why can we do... Okay, whatever the case, I think we can probably get both eventually, but I quite like this. Because, it makes use of something that we're just wasting otherwise. So, do you know what? We're going to go for that. Let's go for that. Look, and they like us a little bit more. And that's quite good. Because, there's not many of them, though. But, if we can get them on side, that's okay. There's our little kind of idea tree research thingamajig going on. So, okay, now do we have to wait? Do we have to wait for ideas to come forward before we can do research stuff? No, look. Sawmills, factories, filtration towers, hot houses, scouts headquarters. Okay, got the scout sort of movement going on. That's good. Skyways. They sound exciting. Okay, housing blocks in the city. Hospitals. Why haven't we got hospitals? Surely we've got hospitals. Have people forgotten that people get ill? There we go. Teaching hospitals. That'd be quite good. And then, different types of hub. Oh, there's air transport. Can we get, aeroplanes? Oh, that's quite jazzy as well. Okay, right. That's going to be very exciting. But right now, let's get this done. Let's get this research done. Do that. And then, construct the new research building in the extraction district. Is there anything else that we need to be thinking about doing? Do we want to go and get an extraction district down on anything over here? Look at the pipes that come out to kind of link things up. That looks very good. So if we go to here, what did we have? So logistics district to access the Frostland. Okay. Hang on, do we not need to frost break that? Oh, Oh, okay, hang on a minute. Is that all done then for us? Oh, yeah, we can build on that then. So, a logistics district. Send charting expeditions to the Frostland and transports resources between the city and its colonies and outposts. Okay. So they're abandoned ruins. Ah, okay. I was thinking, yes, of more prefabs. That's got prefabs in, but that's ruins. That's another coal seam. There's another coal seam over there. Okay, right. We might want to head in that direction. That's doing okay for now, but possibly we could do going over there. What about a food district? Maybe that might be a good idea. So yeah, get some food in over here, look. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So yeah, get one of those in, please. Because our food is looking a little bit dicey. It looks a little bit rubbish. The stockpile is coming down, I think. So yeah, if we could maybe get some more food. Oh, look! There's a little train! They build little kind of train networks. Oh yeah, the scale is just vast compared to the original. This is like building a huge, sprawling mega city, whereas the other one was just building individual tiny buildings. Like you go, oh, shall I build a shack? Oh yeah, I would build a shack. Whereas now, you build an entire massive district full of all sorts of things. Okay, this is good, because that will hopefully sort the food issue out. 22,220, yeah, it is coming down. There's another little train. Brilliant, just sort of pootling about. Okay, and then, yes, 47% of the way through the idea. Okay, so runtime on a bit quicker. Let's get this done. Now, the only thing is, what if that affects our heat? What if that affects the heat? We might need to get some more coal, possibly, to chuck into the heater. Deadly cold. Due to cold, some of our people have frozen to death. 80 people froze to death. Oh, okay. Decreased by the cold. Okay, it might be a good idea. We've got the food district on the go, but of course, and we've got less people to eat the food because some of them have just died a bit. Do we need to frost break over here and get us loads of coal? There's so much coal over there and over there. Okay, right. This is fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, oh, hang on. No, not up on that hill. Down here, look. Frost break all that and then frost break that bit as well. And I think we should be able to build one district on top of all of that coal. So, yeah, okay. Do that, please. Frost break that. And then, yeah, we have a few things to deal with. Right, hi, yes, hello in the middle there. How are you? So, Abe Byron, 55 years old, drill sergeant, and he's admiring the generator. Oh, okay. It's good to have you back, old chap. It was a terrible fright to have you switched off. You're more than just a heat source to us, you know. To us, you're a symbol of what we should be. Unbending, unyielding fortitude. May we all stand so bold against the frost. Says A. Byron. Okay, there you go. The generator is revered and respected by the stalwarts. Ah, okay, so those guys, is it them? Those guys there, I'd looked at the wrong ones before, the Frostlanders. The stalwarts, yeah, they like the generator. They see the generator as kind of like a character almost, like a sort of a figure to be revered. And then over here, in the food, but okay, deaths due to the cold, problems in the city. Steward, a cold wave has taken lives in the city. What do you mean cold wave? It's always cold. People are found frozen, not only in open streets, but in some houses and workplaces. The air is thick with grief and anger. People fear the horror of years past will return under your leadership. They want the council to ensure new laws can help with fighting this crisis. Reassuring them would be prudent. People continue to freeze to death until cold is brought down and trust is going to fall. Okay, I see. Yeah, I get that. I get that people aren't happy when everybody freezes to death. I wouldn't be happy with that either. I am with you on that one. We're working on it. We're trying to get more coal to put into the generator so then that can, generate more heat and such like. We have a little bit of work to do over here, but that's fine. And then, of course, yes, we can get the coal dust mine things in as well to get even more coal. Okay, right, so runtime on a bit quicker. Let's get that frost broken, okie dokie. And then go to extraction. Oh, no, hang on. No, more frost breaking. We'll do... There is some over here as well, but I don't think we'll be able to get all of that in one district. So how about we'll open that outlook, bit like that. That'll do. Yeah, so frost break that, please. And then maybe by the time that's done, our idea is going to be done. Our kind of bit of research is going to be sorted. Yeah, it is. It's very cold. It's very cold, and people are ill, and people aren't so hungry, which is okay. And it's not so squalid, and there's not that much crime. Here we go. The building is ready. Okay, so now we need to go and build that building. But first, let's just get another extraction district. Pop it onto there like that, and then the 6th one can just go there. That'll do. Right, build that, because that means more coal. And then over here, and I've got one of those. Extraction. Right, so a dust coal mine, and it goes inside the district. Okay, so pop that in like that, and now we're building 2 different things. Oh, Zeitgeist. City direction. Okay. What's that about then? Tell me, game. You can monitor the zeitgeist of your city in the bottom left corner of the screen. Zeitgeist means spirit of time and describes the direction of your city on 3 axes: technology, economy, and society. Okie doke. The laws you pass, buildings you build, and choices you make, they all impact the zeitgeist. At the same time, your communities have a natural tendency to favour some solutions over others. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Like real life, some people don't like certain things and some others do. Your relations with them will change based on how their views are aligned with your current zeitgeist. The more you develop the city in the direction they support, the more positively it affects your relations. To see what a given community or faction supports, click on their image at the bottom of the screen and hover over the icons above their name. Okay, right, so let's have a look at that then. So where's... I think it seemed to imply that it's supposed to be down here. But it's not there, I don't think. Or is that it? Is that it? Oh, tension is severe. Right, we need to sort out the cold. People are getting very grumpy, and they're going to chuck me off of a balcony or something soon. We need to sort that out. People are scared of running out of coal. People are... Yeah, everybody's ill. Oh dear. Right, okay. Get these done really quickly. People are getting cross, and I'm going to possibly get killed a bit. Oh, hang on. There's an automaton. It's Alan. Hi, Alan. Oh, Alan's back. Yay. I think Alan might have fallen apart in our original series of Frostpunk and the original game, but I like to think that we've kind of repaired him and kept him running. And there is Alan. Oh, hi, Alan. A place to settle differences. With the new mine, the impending doom of depleting coal is postponed, yet differences between communities remain. The weakening captain wanted to establish a council to settle them. He didn't live to see it through. It falls to you, Steward, the people of New London want to say, in how it's run. The first decision, whether you should continue to lead the city. Okay, we need a council. We'll try and get that done. The steward reactivated the generator and got us housing. That gets my vote. Yeah, okay, thank you. The captain is dead. Why should he get a say in his successor? Yeah, it's a good question. Valid point. Yeah, all good questions. Oh, hang on. Enough debating. Let's set up the council and put the stewardship to a vote. Again, fair. I kind of agree with that. That seems like a legitimate thing. Okay. So the tension is still quite increased by the severe cold. Have we got, in terms of the generator, what have we got? We've got generator 190 and we're producing 270. What happens if we put overdrive on? What happens then? It requires 127. Hang on, turn it off. 190. Turn overdrive on. 127. Hang on, that doesn't make any sense. Turn overdrive on and it uses less fuel? I don't understand. That doesn't make any sense. We'll pop overdrive on and then just see what happens. So overdrive is on. So yeah, 127 for the generator. And it should be generating a little bit more warmth. Which is good, that's what we want. We want to be all sort of lovely and toasty and warm. 273 weeks at the current rate now. Oh dear, because yeah, we're burning through it a bit more. 189 weeks, okay. We need to get that up and running. Okay, and then can we build another dust coal mine thing in there just to get some more coal? That'd be quite good. Oh, shelter scarcity. Okay, we need some more housing. We need more housing. I like the balloons. Hello, balloons. Okay, yeah, let's get that done then. So increase the size of that housing district by another 3 bits. So that's shelter from the wind, that's shelter from the wind, and apparently that's sheltered from the wind. You could have fooled me, but okie doke. Right, that should hopefully sort the housing out. Goods, not quite sure how we do that yet. But okay, and then let's get in the council hall. I imagine the council hall will go into here once that's been upgraded. Okay, right, fine. We can wait for that to get done then. Okay, come out of that for now. 2 buildings on the go. Right, runtime on very quickly. That building, okay, when you put it onto that speed, good grief, it goes quickly. Okay, so the housing district is now upgraded. So there we go. We're still 18 houses down. Crikeys. Okay. Can we expand it again? Can we keep expanding it? Potentially, yes. Okay, it's a dense housing district. Okay. Rush researchers. Oh, okay, they've got a special thing because they've got the research thing in there. Okay, let's see then if we can make this a tiny bit bigger. Because they're still sort of in this gully thing down here. Bother. Oh no, they're still sheltered from the wind apparently. Okay, yes. Do that. And that might hopefully sort that out. And then over here, let's build... We're out of heat stamps. Requires 8 more heat stamps. We acquire those. 13 every week. Okay, we'll just sort of hang around for a bit then. I've kind of spent too much money. But we are building nice things for people. So that's quite good. Yeah, okay, so runtime on 85. There we go. We can now go and build our council hall over here, I imagine. In there. No? Where do we build the council hall? Oh, it's down here. Now, botherations. Okay, I'll just build it there, everybody. Don't worry. I'll just put it together in here like you said we should. Okay. So, tick time on, pretty quick, get this sorted. How are they doing for the housing? They rebuild the entire district. Okay. We're still 13 houses down. Good grief. Okay, we might need to just go and build a big housing district on the top and just have them being a bit cold. Okay. The council gathers for the first time and we can now vote on new laws. Okay, pass the vote of confidence. I'm not confident, but okay. Yeah, where can we build a little bit more housing? Because, yeah, if we can get that done, then that sort of concern about being cold will come down because people can go inside their house rather than just standing out in the snow. So I think, where could we build one that's got any kind of cover whatsoever? We might build a whole new district, I'm thinking. Adding on to the existing ones is not really getting enough housing in one go. So, oh, we're out of heat stamps. Okay, right, we can't build anything. Okay, right, fine. I might have possibly gone a little bit overboard with the building, but it's okay. Right, what is that then? Oh, it's the first council session. Right, there we go. I like the fact the game still has the really lovely artwork like the original did. Right, here we go. The city decides. Anticipation fills the air as the council opens. The captain ruled with a firm hand for years, but those times died with him. Now, the communities of the city want their say. The stalwarts maintained order on behalf of the captain and adhered to what they claim was his vision for New London. Progress, merit and reason. Yeah, so we did that in the original. I think in the original game there was a choice where you could go down a route of order or a route of like faith or belief or whatever it was. And we chose order. So I think we made a decision last time, didn't we? Which kind of reflected the choice that we made. So, yeah, so the stalwarts are kind of, what we would have had last time, had our city sort of, carried on and such. The New Londoners and the Frostlanders clash over our survival strategy, though neither has a firm stance on economic or social issues. Then there are those who view the stalwarts with contempt for their role in New London's history, but they keep to the shadows. For now. Oh, that's ominous. Based on your handling of the coal crisis, the first decision is whether you should maintain your role as steward. Okay, I think we did alright. I mean, a few people might have possibly died, but yeah, it's cold out there. Right, open the session. How does this work then? Oh, we get a little kind of exciting cutscene-y type thing. Okay, it looks a little bit like the Galactic Senate. Jar Jar Binks is around somewhere, and E.T. Okay, right, so what happens now? When you return to the council in the future, you will be able to propose new laws to vote upon. But for now, a special vote needs to happen. The communities of New London have to accept you as their leader. Be careful. If you fail, this will be the end of your rule. So this could just be the end. Okay, brilliant. Right. What do we do? Click on a delegate to view their profile. Okay. So we can click on you. Is that what we're supposed to do? And, oh, here you go. Leo Hawkins is a cobbler. Okay, good job. I imagine that's quite tough doing this. I imagine people go through a lot of shoes. Okay, attempt a livestock breeding program using polar bears. Makes puppets out of old socks. Suspicious of overly friendly people. Leo Hawkins, I like you. Vera Lewis. Threw up the first time she found a corpse in the Frostland. Okay, too much information. Thinks a few fellow delegates need to go outside and touch snow. Does that mean they should go out and die? Easily manipulated by stories of faraway places. You can click on all of them. Nathaniel Bennett broke his arm trying to save his friend. Takes a very long time to remember names. Me and you both, Nathaniel. Is uncomfortable discussing feelings. Okay, there we go. What about you? Ralph Sainsbury. Yeah, that's a good name. A watchmaker. Okay, I would have thought maybe that's not the most important of roles in the end of the world, but okay, that's fine. Cause a citywide blackout by accident, disturbed by people who smile at strangers, embarrassed about that time he laughed a little too loud at a lewd joke. Oh, this is fun. I don't know what to do with this information, but it's quite fun. So, yeah, I've had Ralph and all the other people, whatever their names were, I've forgotten. Yeah, there we go, we were right. Yeah, okay, so what do we do now? This is all good. So it's lovely to meet you all. Hello. Oh, I kind of feel like I shouldn't have pressed that button. Right, there we go. Back to the council. Good grief. I thought it was all going to go wrong, but no, we are back. So yeah, what do we do then? So voting is in 10 weeks' time. So, okay, people are divided. Vote or negotiate. Okay, so we can negotiate with delegates to try to influence the way they vote. So at the moment, we are tolerated. We're sort of okay, but yeah, people are a bit unsure about us because, yes, we're unproven, which does make sense. So our vote, yeah, the New Londoners don't overly like us. Yeah, marginally decreased. Okay, so maybe negotiate. Okay, so open, yeah, let's negotiate with the New Londoners who are mostly hesitant. Okay, they're open to negotiate. Okay, so what do we do? So if we go, hello there, how are you? So vote for. Oh, I see. So we can say in this particular thing, we would like you to vote for or against. Oh, this is very good. Okay, so vote for, please. That'd be nice. And how do we accept it? Oh, we have to give them a thing. Oh, so we say, vote for us and we'll enact that law, or we'll build a building, or we'll do a thing. Oh, I see. Right, okay. I mean, how about that? How about that? City development effort. That's no bad thing. The main district produces a small amount of prefabs. Yeah, absolutely. That sounds fantastic. Yeah, accept that, please. And I don't mind passing that law. So now we have quite a lot of people on our side. Do we try and negotiate with somebody else? Okay, so they've already negotiated. What about you guys? Can you vote for us, please? And, okay, liberated youth is the thing that they would like in terms of a law. Okay. Or a building, research the dense housing block, or enact the mass-produced goods law. Okay, goods production efficiency is increased. That's good, isn't it? Yeah, we'll enact that. Yeah, okay, yep, absolutely. Yeah, we'll do that as well for you. There we go. So, and then let's negotiate with the Frostlanders. Get everybody on side. Let's try and get all the people on side. So, okay. What about that one then? So, enact the expedition support law. Everybody must aid expeditions by helping them prepare for their journeys. Exploration time is slightly decreased. Or we could go for, what's that? Use a community action on the stalwarts to condemn them. Oh. So these guys, the Frostlanders, will vote for us if we go up to the stalwarts and give them a bit of a ticking off and go, oh, I don't like you guys, I'm not really up for that. Or build a survivalist headquarters. Base operations where staff officers subject hand-picked scouts to intensive drilling and oversee exploring expeditions. So the exploration time comes down and the territory threat level is decreased. Oh, that sounds fun. Yeah, we'll do that. And then 9 people just hate us. Okay, do you know what? We will go for that. Okay, I think we're fine. I think we're okay. So let's vote. Here we go. So we need 51. We've got 9 to phew. Okay, a little bit of work to do now that we are in charge. We have to deliver on the promises. But yeah, there we go. Oh, I like that fuel for the future. As steward, you shall remain then. Good. There are challenges ahead. Expanding coal extraction is a great success, but the vein will only last so long. We need to explore the Frostland for a more permanent source of fuel. Otherwise, the city will have no future at all. We must find more fuel. Yes, we absolutely must. Okay, pause time for a second because, yes, access to the Frostland. Oh, so this is like the wider world. Ah, okay, so we did this in the original. That was kind of like exploring and all that kind of stuff. But yep, okay, let me go and have a quick look through this. Okay, right, I think I get it. So you have to build a logistics district right on the edge of our territory. They have to go on old way stations. And then when they're built, they open up a bit of the Frostland that we can then go and have a little look around. Okay, we might go and do that then. That sounds like something that we should be able to do. And in fact, it's our current main goal over there. Look, we've got to build a logistics district on an old way station and find a permanent source of fuel. Because yes, 131 weeks and then the coal's going to be gone. Oh dearie me. I mean, maybe are we using a lot because of the overdrive thing? I don't think we are. I'm not quite sure what the overdrive is doing. I don't know if it's even helping at all, but we'll leave it on because it seems to be sort of ticking over okay. So I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. But right. Okay. So have we got the coal thing over here? We did have another potential coal district thing that we could build there, but the game is telling us to go and do the logistics thing. So maybe we should go and do that before we use up all of our sort of heat stamp thingamabobs again. Also, we're not researching anything. We haven't got enough heat stamps. Okay, how do we get those? How do we get heat stamps? 13 per week. They just come from individual contributions. Okay, and then some come from the central district, which is kind of this middle bit over here, I think. Yeah, there we go. So district generates... yeah, a number of bits and bobs. Okay, affecting that district, affecting other districts. Okay, that's fine. So I don't think we can up that. So we might need to wait for a while, but hang on, districts. What do we need for a logistics district? 40 heat stamps. Okay, so run time on a little bit. Oh, there we go, already sorted. Okay, on 44. Right, logistics district. It's going to have to go onto one of those. I think that's what that is. An old way station, but we haven't frost broken 20 of those yet because we didn't really know what they were. So there's one over here and one over there. I think, is that it? So one, and there's one over there as well. We're nearer to that one because we've come this way for the coal. Okay, right. We'll frost break over there, I think. This might take a little while to get sorted out. Hang on, put one there. Okay, so frost break that, please. That's going to take a while. That's going to take a number of days. Oh, colder season. Heat demand is increased. Oh, good. And it's doing that thing where the screen gets all cold. Frostpunk. Okay, right. It's cold. Oh, and there's our zeitgeist thing. Is that what that is? Oh, no, here's our zeitgeist thing. Oh, it's here. I thought it was like a little round diagram. But no, it's that thing. Okay, so adaptation, merit... and tradition. Also, we have to pass these things in 36 weeks. And I don't quite know how to do that. How do we go about doing that? Council in recess, 6 weeks and 3 days. A new law is available. But yes, we can't do anything, I don't think. We've got the laws. Oh no. Don't say that we don't know how to do the laws that I've promised. That would be embarrassing. Okay. The council's in sort of recess anyway, so that's fine. They're all having some time off because they're all so busy doing freezing to death. So, okay, right, we'll sort that out in 6 weeks. We need to get that bit. Oh, that bit is now frost broken. So I think we'll work around this bit here, look. Yeah, there you go. Kind of like that. That'll do. That's fine. Right, so frost break that bit. Get that done. Which doesn't take too long, to be fair. It takes about, a week and a bit maybe to do the frost breaking. And then let's get a logistics district. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, build one over there, please. The pipes sort of, the connections appear and all that kind of stuff. And, okay, that's going to take a while. That's going to take a while to get sorted out. We need to sort out housing. Food is still coming down. Materials are still coming down. We're burning through the stockpile. Goods, we haven't got enough of those either, dearie me. There's Alan. Hi, Alan. Just popping out of view there. Okay, so, yeah, we'll go and do some exploring then. Yeah, I do like these. I like the fact that it's just a lot bigger. It's just so much bigger than the original game. The scope of it is just huge now. But in huge, big, vast kind of structures. So yeah, this entire district is going in. It is taking a while. The council... Potentially... Oh, hang on. What's that? Are they done? Oh, there we go. It's done. We can now have a little look around. Right, okay. Is that done? Can we now... Oh, we've gone to this. New London. 7,920 people live there. And now we can have a look around. Okay, so... does it matter where? What's that? What's that thing? Makeshift shelters. Overpopulation, dwindling fuel reserves force many residents of New London take refuge in these temporary shelters built around a small hot spring. Ooh, lovely. Its inhabitants wait for conditions to improve enough for them to return home. Take those New Londoners back in. So, welcome the people back. So, we'd get 2,665 people. And it'll take 5 Frostland teams. Oh my goodness me, have we got any Frostland teams? Oh, we've got 15. We have 15 of them, but I don't think right now we can accommodate almost 3,000 new people. Hang around there for a bit, please. Where do we go? So yeah, it's all upside down. I'm going to go around that way. So, Highlands, the Gorge, Foothills, or Frozen Bay. I've no idea. I don't know. Foothills. Let's go and look in the Foothills. So possible findings. Prefabs, cores, Frostland dwellers. Ah, okay, that might find dwellers. The Gorge. Oh. Okay, is dangerous. Okay, and Highlands is Frostland dwellers, cores, and prefabs. Oh, not fuel then. I was kind of hoping that maybe some fuel might be there. Okay, we'll go and look in the Foothills. The area had an old coal mine. Ah, maybe that's something to look at. 15 weeks and 5 days, 10 of our teams. Yes, go and launch that expedition, please. So they just go out and have a little look around over there, and then we come back over. Oh, look at it. It's huge. Look at it, and we're building all the way down here. Right, let's go back in. So, council stuff. Can we now do some council stuff? What did we say we were going to do? Mass-produced time left 1 week. Oh dear. Hang on, there's a counter there. I thought that was kind of cycling around toward the end. Oh dear. Okay, right. We might possibly upset a few people. That 36 weeks didn't go by, whatever it was. We had loads of time left, didn't we? Okay. Mass-produced goods or research survivalist headquarters. Frostland. Where would that be? Scout headquarters? Survivalist headquarters. Okay, we're going to research that idea. Okay, so that's underway. And then, yeah, we're going to pass city development effort and mass-produced goods. Okay, which one was which? City development effort. Hang on a minute. City. Can we even do city development effort? I don't know where these things are. I don't know how to pass them. Hang on, let me see if I can figure out where they are. Oh, I see. Right, okay. So this thing here, this isn't a law in itself. This is kind of like a top-level thing that contains many sub-laws. Okay, right, I get that. And then very helpfully, the little kind of icon here tells us that we've promised a law in that group to somebody else. So we can go in and then it's that one there. So city development effort. Okay, so propose that one, please. Okay, so I think, yeah, it's all supported. So we shall vote on that one then. So is that going to work? And it goes through. Yes, okay, only just. Oh no, hang on, some people oh no, they put their lights on, do they? Okay, 65-4, it's been passed. Okay, so now, there we go, look, trust rises and relations with the New Londoners improve. The New Londoners are delighted you kept your word. They now look upon your rule more positively and consider you a leader with integrity. I suspect maybe the others might not be saying the same thing, and I don't think Council is in recess for 10 weeks. Okay, maybe in hindsight, we shouldn't have made those promises. But do you know what? We did, and it's fine. So let's watch these tick down. And now it says 28 weeks. That said 1 week just now. Okay, right. That's a little bit of an oddity. But right, sure, never mind. Okay, so can we look to build another housing district? Just to make sure that people do all have a place to live. Because I feel a bit sad for some people. They're all going to be cold and chilly and such. Yeah, if we could, maybe look at building it over here. Because they're still sort of sheltered by that wall, possibly. So that might be quite good. And then, yeah, we need to build a survivalist headquarters too. So we have got, yeah, a little bit of work on our hands. But I think, yes, if we could build a housing district over here. Oh, no. There's a frozen forest here. That's a bit of a nuisance, isn't it? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Can we have the housing district here and then build a kind of extraction district on there, possibly? That's what we'll go for. Okay, right, give that a go. Runtime on very quickly just to get that sorted out. Okay, boop, marvellous. Right, and then get ourselves a housing district. So that bit's near the other one. Okay, and now they're not going to get any bonuses from extra heating. There we go, 6 of those. Okay, right, build that. Might be a bit nippy in this housing district, but it's better than not having a house at all. It's going to be warmer than just standing around in the snow, whatever. So, yeah, there we go. Right, oh, hang on. Thing that we have to deal with. Always flashing on and off as an angry thing. Generator wear is dangerously high. Oh dear, Steward. The generator stress levels are running dangerously high. We've been pushing it in overdrive for a long time now. If we do not let it cool off and rest, the pipes will burst and the core may leak or melt down. Wonderful. Repairing it will require significant resources, not to mention the inevitable human casualties. Oh dear, okay, turn overdrive off. Oh dear. Right, I nearly just blew up the generator. 81% risk of accident. Oh. Okay, no, that's bad. We want that to come back down. No accidents. Don't explode, generator. That would certainly ruin things. And then, okay, let's get this done. So we'll finish this off. That should be done relatively soon. Okay, we now do have surplus housing. 7. Yes, okay, that's quite good. And, okay, now the issue is a problem about disease. Okay, and then, yeah, the attention is marginally increased by minor cold, but yeah, greatly increased by notable disease. Okay, oh, it's the dust coal mine things. Now, botherations. Okay, okay, 1 week and 4 days until we can do the council thing. So let's get that done. So I think, is it going to be the end of the week? Yes, it looks like it's going to be the end of the week. So we'll go to week 59. So, boop. Okay. So now we can go back here and pass the other law that we said we were going to. Yeah, mass-produced goods. So people are divided by this. Okay, so 46 for delegates. And 22 against and 32 hesitant. Okay, propose that as the next law to be voted on. And that's going to help with goods production efficiency. Okay. I don't think we do too much with that right now, but, okay, we need 51, don't we? So I don't think, unless the hesitant people come round, that's going to help. Okay, we might need to do some negotiating. They won't negotiate, they won't negotiate. The New Londoners are mostly for. Okay, Okay, we'll see what we can do. Yeah, vote for it, please. And then we will... Ooh. Oh. What do we do here? Chemical hothouse. Okay, industrial-sized hothouse where chemical nutrients are injected into tubs of crops to accelerate their growth. Oh. Okay. Additional kind of food stuff. Machine-centric shifts. Okay, hang on. Workplaces must keep machines powered around the clock and adjust working hours accordingly. Oh, so workforce requirement comes down. Not so bothered about that. Oh yeah, mechanised sawmills. Massive sawmill loading frozen wood directly into mulching machines that separate usable materials from waste byproducts. Okay, so that makes materials. So do we want more food output, more materials, or more workforce? I think let's go for... I mean, more food output does sound like quite a good thing. Squalor might go up a little bit, but I think we can sort of try to offset that with other things. We'll go for that. 57 for. Okay, so we're narrowly going to get this in, but okay. So, do the vote. We should be okay, so hopefully it's going to get over 51. 57. Oh no, and some undecided people have kind of crept in. Maybe we didn't need to make that promise, but there you go. That's kind of how this works, isn't it? I see. Okay, so now these stalwarts trust us a bit, and yeah, look at that. Trust is looking good. Trust is looking very good. And now it's just a case of sorting that out. Yeah, it does say 1 week when you pause it. When you come out of the counter thing, it says 1 week, and then it kind of resets it. So 18 weeks to research that thing, and it's going to be done in a week. Okay, brilliant. The quality of our limited goods will decrease with this law. Oh, will it? When it go up? I thought we were making more things. Okie doke, right, there we go. And how are they doing with their exploring thing? Can we see what they're up to? They are just kind of over here. They're just having a mooch about. Okay, that's fine. We have a thing that we need to look at. Yep. Hi, over there. How are you guys? Sue Miller, 12, who's a street urchin. Okay. Looking for trouble. Oh, okay, right. I think we've got a Cockney accent going on. Cindy's pa went and got her a governess. Like she's going to be a duchess or something. Not on our watch. We roughed up, the little person all night. Ferguson's boys will learn this too. If they try and wife us again tonight, we'll pull razors and say we'll cut their eyes. It'll be good fun. But what we want is a proper rumble. Short blades only. Come on. Who wants to play? The lack of a law regulating childhood is causing tension to rise throughout the city. Okay, so the kids are getting all a bit fighty. They're getting all a bit kind of fighty, and they want to go and have a proper rumble and start cutting out people's eyes. Can't go and play Conkers? I know you've not got any trees. Don't do that. Go and play Snow Conkers or something. Okay, right. We might need some sort of childhood law thing. We can do that in 8 weeks. We can sort that out in a bit, but not right now, because we can't do that. However, that thing is now researched. Okay, the Frostlanders now trust us a bit more too. And do we put that over here, I assume? If that's a new building, logistics, survivalist headquarters requires 120 heat stamps. Okay. How can we get more of those? Let's pop the tutorial on. Okay, so heat stamps, stockpilable resource that can be spent on frost breaking, funding construction, or when using actions. A city collects heat stamps weekly. Every community provides its share depending on its size. The bigger the community, the more they contribute. This means that as the population grows, heat stamps income also increases. Oh, I see. Right, so the more people we have, the more of those we're going to get. So maybe if we go and welcome those 3,000 people in that are sort of hanging around in the tents near the hot spring, that could increase our heat stamps. Okay, they can be increased by satisfying goods demand. It can also be modified by certain laws and buildings. You can request or donate heat stamps to communities of factions. Okay, yeah, we did that with scrap on the previous level. So maybe that's now the new sort of, whatever it was, scraps or something like that. Okay, right. So I think, yeah, we'll get to 120 by the end of the week. So I think, yeah, we'll get that sorted. We'll get 120. There we go. Right, we can now build one of these. So, it goes over there, look. Just outside of the thing. So pop that in. District employment. District employment can be manually controlled in any district panel. Okay, by selecting a percentage value, you can scale all the operations in a district. The adjustment will reduce the required workforce and resources requirement, but also result in a lower output. Oh, I see. Right. So, you could go to, for example, where's our food district? You could go to there and drop that down. So we produce less food, but we'd free up workforce. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's okay. We don't need to do that right now. That's all good. Yeah, okay, right. I think we haven't got enough heat stamps to do any kind of researchy stuff. I wonder, how difficult is it going to be to expand that? We'd need 50 heat stamps. Okay, then it said about goods provision, didn't it? So how do we make more goods? How do we go about doing that? Is that in some sort of industrial district? That makes prefabs. How would we get goods? Is that just generic stuff like this? Just materials? That's materials. Okay. How do we get goods, game? Where do goods come from? Goods are items that satisfy the needs and desires of the people living in the city. They could be as simple as furniture, cutlery, books and games. Okay, or luxury things like watches, jewellery, cigars, and elaborate clothing. I kind of feel like, at the end of the world, when everything is just a great big kind of wintry wasteland, I think maybe cigars and things like that might be the least of your needs. But okay, they're highly desirable and provide comfort to citizens. Okay, so when goods are scarce, people are going to fight over them. Goods can be produced out of materials in industrial districts. You will need to switch industrial output to produce goods instead of prefabs. Oh, okay. So an industrial district, we can then switch that around to make goods rather than prefabs. Okay, that's fine. However, to do that, we need 50 materials. And we don't have any materials. Well, we're burning through materials. So maybe, do we need to build an extraction district on here? Oh dear, this is going to get complicated, isn't it? Yeah, we can't do anything now without the heat stamps. Let's just get the heat stamps top back up and let's complete that expedition. Because they're nearly done, look. 88, 89, they've nearly finished having a wander about. Have you found anything good out there? And also, the new kind of scouty building thing is done, which is good. So yay for that, but here we go. What did they find out in the Frostland? So, boop. Okay, what have you discovered over here? Aha, 3 points of interest. Okay, so that one, a rusted engine. Okay, the jettison secondary engine of a dreadnought. Under its hull, we found a core, an irreproducible component, that's what I'd say, from before the frost, that we could use to power our most advanced technology. Okay, right, yeah, we saw these before, I think. There were sort of special sort of fusion core type things. Okay, so the fissures in the ice suggest the dreadnought travelled to the frozen bay a long time ago. Okay, so we could dismantle that. Or an old observatory. The towering structure often attracts outcasts and scavengers who would rather live together in cold isolation than follow the laws of New London. The settlement has been in decline since the collapse of the observation tower, so may be willing to reconsider their situation and join us in the city. Okay, that'll bring in 2,200 people. Or is this fuel abandoned coal mine? Okay, that might be useful. A mining complex inhabited by children a long time ago. Okay, children in a mine. Yay, Frostpunk. Over the years, they grew colder and older. They grew colder and older and became citizens of New London. The last miners were ordered home by the captain, but we know some coal remains in the shafts. The approach trail is in poor condition, but we found a warehouse with prefabs the captain intended to use to improve it. We could take them or leave them in place if we want to use the mine again. Okay, so take them away. So 300 prefabs. We've got 900 now. Or, yeah, keep them. Future miners will surely appreciate a maintained trail. Using the mine will take fewer Frostland teams. Okay, or come back later. But there's no fuel. There's no, permanent source of fuel. Botherations. Okay, that's at least got some coal in it. So we'll keep the prefabs for trail maintenance. Okay, so Yeah, an outpost here could increase our supply by 250 coal until its deposit of 448,000 runs out. Okay, build a trail or a skyway. Connect trails. That's going to require 10 Frostland teams. Okay, do that then, please. Oh, there's a thing. There's a thing, and I don't know what to do. What do I do with this? I don't know what to do with it. I'm going to click that thing because it's got wibbly lines coming out of it. That did not work. What do I do with this? Any ideas? Any suggestions? Do I need to sort of do I build it like that? Oh, I see. We have to build a little kind of path thingamajig. Cost not met. Oh, botherations. We need more heat stamps. Okay. We'll come back and do that in a minute. Wait there, everybody. Wait there. Return to the city. We'll gather some more heat stamps. Oh, crikey. There's quite a lot to do, isn't there? This city has been left in a bit of a state. Also, food is running out a bit. Oh, dearie me. Okay. There's Frostpunk. Oh, we're back with Frostpunk. Everything is bad. Okay. 42. Increase those. Come on. 55. Get another lot. 68. Okay. Go back to here. Go back over there. And connect trails. Okay. So we're going to get... What's that? So boop. That's 25 heat stamp things. And then I think we can connect it up to there. Okay, right. 50 of our heat stamps that we've just been painstakingly collecting have now got to go into that. But that does mean that we can get some more fuel. Okay. And that connects up to the rusted engine. And we could dismantle that, actually. That gets us 2 cores. Okay, do that as well. Okay, runtime on. How is this going to work then? What's going to happen here exactly? So we've got the team are coming back to us with the cores. So yeah, that's those things. So we'll have 2 of those, which is nice. And then that trail needs to be finished. But the trail only goes to here. Do we then need to bring the trail back to New London, for example? And then we've got cores. Okay, right. I think they just go into special things, don't they? Right. So we've got that done. So it goes to here. Is that enough? Or do we have to bring it back to our kind of... Oh, no. Resource deposit nearly depleted. Oh, dearie me. Okay, right. That could also be a problem. Yeah, how do we... No, that one there. Is that now counting? Are we getting Dust Carmine Extraction District 240? But we're not grabbing the additional stuff from there yet, I don't think. Okay. How do we do that then? Go zoom back out again. More trails. Do we have to build it? Oh, does it have to go to here? Or here? I don't fully understand where this is supposed to kind of pin to. I don't know. Is that working now? So is that a thing? Connect trails. Okay, hang on. What do we do with that then? Settlements. Right, so I have to research the settlement heating idea. Outposts in Frostland can be turned into permanent settlements. Oh, hang on. But it's not a settlement as such. It's just a mine. So does it have to come all the way back to the city? Connected via skyways. Okay. So where does the skyway have to connect to though? That's my question game. I don't know where to connect the skyway to. Does it need to... I've already got that, look. So it sort of connects to that. Then do we have to connect that to, say, here, to the city? I'm very confused. I don't fully understand this bit, I'll be honest, game. I can't tick the sort of end bit. Maybe that's fine. Maybe that's okay. Okay, do you know what? What we're going to do anyway is we're going to wrap things up for now because we have done quite a big chunk of stuff. Yeah, early game stuff, granted, but we've got, quite a big bit of it out of the way. We've got the generator back on. Heat is being produced. Is it going to explode? No, overdrive is sort of cooling down a bit, which is good. So that's looking good. We've got some heat going on, which is marvellous. We still do have the issue with fuel problems because, the coal is running out. That one is running out. So that's not going to be overly helpful. So that might be a bit of a problem. Food is also looking a bit low, as are materials. Oh, we've gone through our stockpile of materials. And there's a demand for them. Oh dear, right, okay, that's a problem. And then goods are also coming down. Okay. But on the plus side, trust seems to be quite high. That's okay. So yeah, we're not going to get horribly murdered to death just yet for being inept. It might happen next time round, I don't know. But there we go, so we've done alright. Early game stuff is done, and now we're kind of moving into sort of more advanced things like exploring and different kind of buildings going in and the council and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, so wrap things up for now. Come back next time and we'll try and find a permanent source of fuel, which I imagine is going to be oil. I imagine it's going to be oil because we saw oil in the little kind of prologue bit. So I guess oil is going to be a thing. And yeah, we'll try and pass some council law things, do some more research. It would be good to sort out this stuff over here. That'd be quite nice to get that done, because then yes, we can start getting more goods. More goods means more heat stamps, and that means we can just do more stuff. That's kind of our baseline sort of currency, I think. So yeah, we'll try and get all that sorted out when we come back, my dearie me. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in Frostpunk 2. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I'll see you next time. You're the first nugget to travel Hyperloop Sonic or whatever. That house is just a bit ridiculous. There was a tank over there, folks. You don't need to worry about it anymore. It appears to have exploded. You better not blow up the fuel refinery or I will be very cross. Those two are writing letters to the stork. Very vigorous letter writing going on there.